Ну что, как вы видите, мы тут начали в игрульку играть. Пришло письмо, сказали, школьник-переросток должен прийти к нам на 5-й факультет. И мы с вами пойдем на 5-й факультет. Повышать свою практику в магии, что довольно-таки необычно для обычного смертного. Но может мы чему-то и научимся в мире странном и волшебном. Так что все говорят: ой, там видео, игру я взял, скачал и там, и тут. И в Турции побывал, чтобы ее взять. Я нигде не бывал. Я просто захотел посмотреть, что это за игра. И мне она очень интересна. Так что я думаю, вам она тоже будет интересна. Ну и что? Пойдемте, господа, посмотрим, почем фунта лиха. Мне даже самому интересно, чем это чревато. Ух ты, японский городовой. Тут надо тетеньку, дяденьку выбрать, да? Но они что-то все какие-то не похожие ни на тебя, ни на меня. Все восточного вида или негроидного вида. Просто жулики какие-то. Не, одни индийцы — это хорошо. Да, я ничего не говорю. Ну, черные тоже есть, шоколадные зайцы. Это тоже интересно. А так, кого куда ни ткни, одни европейцы. Вот сейчас я вам одну фигню покажу, мне она очень интересна. А что, курносых не бывает? Никому нос не ломали? Аберкот снизу вверх не получали? Я вообще в шоке от этого всего вашего волшебного счастья. Прям уж чистый ариец. Вас из дос. Прически, конечно, прямо от наркоманов. Не от наркоманов. Вру. Ой ты, бляха-муха, ну его нахер. И это тоже. Ну, назад я сомневаюсь, чтобы они там зачесывались. Ну, на пробор бились прически. И были сальные, грязные, длинные волосы. Тут таких нету. Так что остановимся на том, на чем оно есть. Шрамы какие-то прям у всех ужасные. Скажем так, прям как у меня. Память от 80-х. Веснушки, что-то я не помню, чтобы они по молодости у каждого второго были. состояние кожи? Что, отбеленный, что ли? Мы молодые, энергичные, значит, у нас должны быть щечки румяные, а не выглядеть как поганка. О, и хай такой будет. Ну, где-то вот так вот пойдет мужик. Вжик и уже не вжик. Под цвет нашего пальтишка. Бровки? Ну, бровки я даже не знаю. У вас какие бровки? У меня, как у всех, выщипанные. Потому что они, похоже, растут, как у Брежнева. Так что это все фигня на сдобном. Бублике. Бровки, как у всех. Бровки, как у всех. Дугой, да? Лука стреляли? Значит, это ваше. Не, ну, мы не восточный вариант. Индианку делать не будем, потом, чтобы на переносице выщипывать. Ну, так оно тут выглядит.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Ну, так пойдет. Волшебник. Да? Я тоже думаю. Что вы хотели увидеть? Ротобор ветров. Отличное имя.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Вот так вот.
Oh, Eleazar!
George,
Мы успели
glad my
ко
rather
всем.
cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Ну как вам, господа, картинка шикарна? Или бывает еще лучше? Но у меня с моим железом и так офигенно. Нифига его голову как скрутило. Чё за хер стоял? Подглядывал. Ну, если что, какое железо, там в описании увидите. Вы любите везде пальцем тыкать? Вот, я думаю, вы тоже туда натыкаете и увидите, где в Ютубе есть описание моего железа.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your
И
traveling
кто же твой
companion?
спутник?
A new
О,
student.
это
New?
новое
Yes, sir.
пополнение.
I'm starting school as
Да,
a fifth year.
сэр.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will
Это
have been
было
honing
давно
their
и
magical
неправда.
skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Ты это видел? В живой газете
I
гоблина
have.
напечатали.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the
ты,
ministry,
там
I
дракоша
believe he
летает.
is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I
Если честно,
received this.
я уже вижу, что не
It was the last thing
фантастика.
she sent me,
Даже
Eleazar.
по графике.
It came to me via her owl,
В игре
but with
один
no
из нас,
correspondence.
и то
I can only
волосы
assume
были
But she had to
лучше
get rid of it
сделаны.
quickly. To keep it
Если уж
safe.
Presumably from
прорабатывать,
Ranrock.
так надо было
I cannot open
прорабатывать,
it.
а не
Whatever
капусту
magic
стричь
protects this is powerful
на
indeed.
It
идиотах.
looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard.
Волшебные
How did you...
уроки.
Wait!
Hang on!
Лучше ты пацану отдал бы этот футляр. И всё. часов. Газуй, извозчик, газуй. Хорошая летающая ящерка.
The key!
Кто не мог открыться, теперь он сам открылся.
Give me your
Прикольно.
hand! Accio!
Опс. И мы слиняли.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Ногу мне сломало.
Take this.
Кто-то.
It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Нафиг мне книжка нужна? Мне и так хорошо. Без
I'm feeling
книжки.
better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Ну а так вроде бы ничего. Стрелялки хорошо поиграть на такой. А что, не бегает? А, это у нас как обычно. Сначала идет пролог. Так, ну пойдемте посмотрим. Ну-ка. Опачки.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Кувшинчики падают, значит живые они все.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that
Ты куда
search.
идешь? Мы там
Ah,
сейчас
there's the
упадем.
path down below. This way.
Идем.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Ясно. 2 раза надо нажимать на мышку. Ага, камерой вводим, цель выбираем. Понял. Да мы тут ковбойцы целые. Ух ты, какая херь.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Прикольная фиговина.
Ah, up there.
Опачки. Я это обожаю. Все забрали. О, нашли 48 таньга. Таньга — это сила.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Ух ты, как ветер дует, ядрёна ложь.
Steady yourself.
Тут надо на карачках подползать. Такой ветер издует нафиг. Построю я себе замок нерукотворный, да?
Almost there.
Вас далеко стрелял. Так, а тут ничего нету, ненароком. Профессор, подожди, стой тут. О, ворона летает.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Да, ясно, что это был его дом. Пойдем к профессору. Я учусь просто этой палочкой стрелять. Все перебил. Ничего не попутал.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
И что он там читает? Там ничего не написано. Там показано 20 метров идти. Это туда, куда я вон залез. Но он химичит. Самое главное, что мне интересно, у него на столе лежит 3, 6, 8 карт. И сосуд он какой-то рукой ощупывает. Да. Широкий был спектр познаний у волшебника, и звезды изучал. Ну что ты там, профессор, у тебя идеи есть какие-нибудь? Нам показано вон туда идти. $39 метров. А как ветер-то в ушах шумит, а? Пошли, подскажем профессору дорогу. И такой вздох еще, да? Ну, прикольно это. Тут больше ничего нету, значит, идем до метки. А зря, вдруг Танька была
That
бы.
enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be
Да.
blocking?
Как на футлярчике был такой же знак. А ну-ка сейчас, пока там. Я другое хотел посмотреть. Так, настроечки. Да и так пойдет. Тон. Тон. Что значит тон? Но я тогда вообще не пойму, что там будут они балакать. Не муторный. Так, ну пойдемте посмотрим. Шепоты, шепоты. Шепот от больного субъекта. Профессор, тут не страшно, идите сюда.
What's this? Professor Fig!
Опа, прибежал профессор. Что это такое, профессор?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
А, значит, подойти нам ближе надо.
What in Merlin's
Чик.
name?
Опачки.
Godric's heart.
Кирдык.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
О. Охренительные хрустальные люстры. Шикарно просто. И столбики из мрамора. Да вам не халям-балям. Так, пошли там. Кто-то хрюкает. Тут есть что-нибудь? Пока он спит, мы тут прошвырнемся. Тут не прыгает. И тут не проходит. Такая дырка, а он тут не проходит. Караул. Ну спи, храпи. Сейчас. Сейчас мы тут посмотрим, что тут есть. Раз, забегал. Уважаемый Гиви, вы можете проснуться?
Hello?
Нифига, мечта любой женщины такой маникюр иметь. Клиент.
Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Хорошее такси.
After you.
А он сам к этому мультик смотрит, понял?
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Хорошая тележечка.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You want to take a breath?
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
А вон у него на рукаве, по-моему. Такая же хрень была, как на футляре из-под ключа. А он куда полетел? Интересно.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glue you saw in the porky container?
No, darker.
А, вот,
I saw that
тоже
same glow on the
заметил.
dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Нифига себе, все-таки рельсы. Как там рельсы с другой половины крутятся, ну то есть снизу.
Here we are.
Прибыль, господа.
When was the last time
Следуйте
this vault was accessed?
за
A goblin has
профессором.
been stationed at my desk for hundreds of
А
years.
если мы туда
In
упадем,
that
мы
time,
помрем?
no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Не открывался много лет. Интересно, почему? Опять мультик. Шикарно. Нифига себе.
Vault 12.
И дверь
Thank you for your
нехилая.
help.
Ну ладно, пойдем за профессором. 10 метров до него.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Не понял. Это хер что, сожрет меня? Точно. Почему? А что, она должна быстро двигаться? А, вот так вот. Пробелом быстренько бьешь. Револью.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Прикольная фигня. Правильно. А мы можем чего-нибудь посмотреть? Полки все пустые. Кто-то тут уже до нас пошерстил. Ладно.
Revelio. A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Давай войдем. Мне кажется, если он смог вот
Lumos!
футлярчик взять в руки,
This is no ordinary vault.
то и
I suspect we will need to
у него
earn our way
должно
out of here.
получиться,
What do you mean,
что
earn our way out? Do
Как
you
бы
think
это
this
его
is some sort of
семейное.
test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly.
профессор, ты меня
Not
хочешь
out
в
of
темноте
Gringotts.
оставить? Я хочу тоже такой фонарик. Люмус. Профессор Фигас. Ладно, не буду коваркать. Профессор Фига.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Ну ты чё, вот именно. Ты чё, назад прошел?
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Профессор, тебя толкнуть куда-то. А ну-ка иди со своим.
Try casting Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match.
Опачки.
Wait. When you moved, the
профессор
reflection
ходит.
turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Понял. Люмус.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Ух ты, хер какой. Ого. Это их много, однако.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
О, профессор мочит.
Deposo! Levioso! Protego! Confringo! Exposo! Confringo! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Levioso! Deposo! Confringo!
Что мне сделать?
Exposo! Confringo! Descendo! Levioso! Exposo! Confringo! Deposo!
Protego!
Levioso!
Ах ты, гадость. Самый последний момент. Ну, первый раз.
Expulso.
Protego!
Levioso. Confringo.
Stupefy!
Levioso.
Stupefy!
Cogiposo. Confringo. Expulso. Descendo. Deposo. Defindo.
Protego!
Confringo. Descendo.
Не надо мне этого делать.
Levioso. Expulso.
Protego!
Levioso. Confringo. Expulso. Confringo. Deposo.
Stupefy!
Defindo.
Stupefy!
Levioso. Expulso.
Stupefy!
Confringo.
Что случилось?
Stay close.
Lumos!
Да,
Professor! Professor
профессор
Fig!
исчез
Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
куда-то
Where am I
туда.
supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic
произошло?
seem to be leading me somewhere.
О, еще.
That's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Опять что ли бой? Да японский ты городовой.
Protego! Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. Lumos. I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Вот он, перекрестие.
Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato! Stupefy!
что ли, будет? Ой, что там? Опс. И... Так, и что мы где? А,
Lumos.
фонарик. Фонарик наш волшебный, все. И куда? Туда, куда-то. Ох. Не, мы сначала обижаемся. Тут опять биться надо будет, да? И она обратно тоже туда же ныряет. Ух ты. Мы же тащили кусок. Караул. Мы должны найти профессора Фига. Что-то нам плохет как-то. По-моему, какая-то фиговина. Эликсирчик какой-то, да, флакончик? Ух ты, красиво, как нарисовано.
There you are. How did you...
Профессор назад вернулся.
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive
Омут
for
памяти.
viewing memories. I wonder...
И в карман, гад.
Follow my
Отдай
lead.
пацану. А, вот это тот волшебник, которого мы в разрушенном замке видели. Вот как строить надо. А он не один,
All
с
is in place.
помощником.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Вот так вот,
Мы
еще
сделали,
испытания проходить. Ну, хороший дворец они построили. А, он память взял. Вот, чью мы память увидели.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it
Столетняя
seems,
магия.
are the key to understanding why.
We were all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
rock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
Ой-ой-ой.
I have no patience for traitors.
А хорошие, однако, на нем доспехи.
Where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Куда-то нас тот хер таки. Опачки. Биться. Валим, профессор. Пока они сражаются.
I know a way out. Professor!
Нежданчик.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Да он в доспехах
Where
каких-то
are
был.
we?
Странных. It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
О, поезд. Только дым почему-то белый, а не черный. Там же углем топили. Так, проломку посмотрели, и у нас поперло действие, да? Интересно, интересно. Ну, Twitch, как всегда, тормозит. Ему ничего нельзя показывать в хорошем качестве. Нужно, чтобы он там был убогий. Скорость от алкоголиков. И тогда будет все хорошо.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Нехило он
Now,
его переодел.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Ну, пойдем, пойдем.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to
Professor
join
Black.
us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the
Затруднение.
goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Ой, какой он
If you're
надменный.
lucky,
Гусь.
we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Конечно, поговорим.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
И что мы должны делать? Опачки. Ляпиздерку с глазами ему одели.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well.
Мне было бы
I
интересно.
wonder. I detect something in you.
Какую же?
A certain sense of... what is it?
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Вот так вот. Я ничего не читал, я не смотрел, как правильно что нажать. Я просто выбрал то, что мне показалось интересно. А если другой факультет? Львы. А я попал к орлам. Благородство. Лизари. Ну, если мы попали сюда, что-то изменится или как? Пускай будет.
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Подтверждаю. К львишкам пойдем, к львишкам. К львишкам.
Better be Gryffindor!
Ему даже менять не пришлось. Этот наряд.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Ну, пойдем. За профессора.
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Ух ты, зараза. Просто так не пройдешь, да?
Now, go on in
Отлично.
and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Так это мы домой попали, получается.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Твою гостиную? Ну нифига себе. 22 метра. Мульное отражение. Тут я понимаю, птичка сидит и гадит по ночам, да? У кого-то есть птичка. А как выйти-то, господа хорошие? Выпустите на свежий воздух.
Revelio.
А вот так. Вот ты японский городовой. Там чья-то нога была за стенкой.
Now, Which way is the common room?
Так, получается, мы вниз должны идти. Да пипец. Это ты отчихал.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Это что, моя гостиная, что ли?
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
Дуреха, а что ты там
Don't fall
лазишь?
off this time, Nelly. I adore shopping in Hogwarts after
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
Да, тем более по такой печке.
Well, hello.
ходить.
Don't
Привет.
mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Так, у профессора, да?
Anything to start the dragon on full. Be enough to make me move, to be honest.
Oh, perhaps I should. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did a study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Молодец.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Ну, а ты играешь на пиано? Яблоко нельзя взять, палочка там лежала. Вот это чупа-чупс лежит. Это пипец. И шевелится. А был же другой шарик. Я помню, был другой. А это, по-моему, шарик звездного неба. Что вы боитесь? А он там по жизни с палочкой, что ли, ходит? Кого-то она вызвала, да? А вот она. Что там с сундуком нужно? Чего? Куда поместить? Куда-то его надо поместить. Куда мы тут живем?
I would really like someone to try it.
Гаррету. Ладно, давайте.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Мы зашли с одной
You're the
стороны,
new
а
fifth year.
тут с другой
Pleased to
стороны
meet you. I'm
разбежались.
Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Ты прикинь, как подмышку
Thank you,
положил.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
А, вот так вот. Это там листок спрятался, а мне его надо было поймать, да? Охренительно наколдовал. А, вот так вот. Ясно. А, вот как. А это еще рано, да? Значит, надо вот это выбрать. Нифига себе. Офигеть можно. А что, другое нельзя? Вот именно руководство надо выбрать, да? Ну, пойдемте выбирать.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Скажем так, чтобы страничку поймать,
No time to waste.
нужно
Classes to
еще
attend.
реакция. Не алкоголика, это уж точно. О, кудрявая пошла. Это что такое?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
А, так он еще.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Нехило б нас
You can get almost
перекинуло.
anywhere in the castle.
А, вот к таким подходишь и все, понял. Иду. Профессор, иду.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Ну что ж, мы
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day,
прослушали.
and you have
Пойдем
much to
посмотрим, что у
learn.
нас в замке.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Да, много тут тараторит. Ну шо, профессор?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Ну что ж. Зачарованный компас. Что это мы поймали? Там листок полетел куда-то, непонятно. Вот он хитрый. Листок. А ну-ка, иди-ка сюда. Ты сказал. Как его поймать?
Protego! Revelio.
Ага. Нежданно-негаданно, да? как его поймать? Вот же ты хитрый гад. Никто не ловил эти риски. Что-то не так. Поймать листок. Или это не тот листок?
Revelio.
Ух ты. Нахрен, наколдовал. Прикольно.
Lumos. Protego.
Понял. Я его поймаю. Или это не те листки? Было.
What are you up to now?
was it. Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
On a broom. I prefer the safety of a thestral-drawn carriage. Nothing wrong with that.
I met some of my best friends in flying. Nothing to brag upon.
We had a ghoul in our attic. Groaned all the time. Quite the nuisance. Still, we never had fights.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Куда она ушла? Мы там были. Там же это вот внизу толстяк этот стоит. Вот как раз. Вот там вот были внизу.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio.
Как ее взять?
Protego. Revelio.
Так, бабочку. Мы не можем, что ли, ее взять? Как среагирует нам с этой бабочкой? Вот она, да?
Revelio.
Японский городовой. Ух ты, черт. Вот я нашел и махаон. Надо взять этого махаона.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
Вот, мы нашли. Так, мы чё? Махаона этого взять не можем.
Revelio.
Вот она тут. Ладно, значит, это что-то не по-нашему. Это я нашел.
Handy resource indeed, your
Half a
field
bottle of
guide.
flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
No better feeling than plunging your hands into greenhouse soil. Unless you accidentally...
My brother promised me his old broom. Saved up.
Protego. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Нифига он замявкал. Так, ладно. Понял. Где-то сундук тут какой-то. Друг животных. Нифига себе, он орёт. Понял. Кто меня спрашивал?
Well, be surrounded by Jarvies. Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is. Not sure he's in at the present moment.
Revelio.
Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him.
Он сундук стоял. Ага, тут замок. Она, наверное, спрашивала меня, могу ли я ей чем-то помочь. Кто спрашивает?
Revelio.
Нифига тут. Лабиринт. О, он с глазом. Прикольно. Сундуки с глазами. Вообще, это реально. 12 метров. Были носороги.
Made the mistake of leaving my potions homework in the common room. I'm convinced Peeves absconded with it. I have found
Revelio.
I haven't had the time or the inclination.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hogwarts school is so dull. I'd imagine. Never been to a Hogwarts school myself.
Revelio.
Замок какой-то. Да тут, наверное, головоломок. Просто вагон и маленькая тележка.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Почему? Да японский ты городовой. Вот так. Ух.
Levioso.
О, мы ту бабочку сможем взять.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
И? Фига себе. Вот тебе и спортзал.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. The master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier. Levioso! Now, well done.
Levioso!
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Protego! Stupid one!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm
Very nice students for this adept. How do you enjoy lively duel?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Bit picture screen from
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Full conversation she was. Quite interesting, actually. Sometimes I wish.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Тут везде видеокамеры стоят. Глаз такой за тобой ныряет. Ладно, пойдем, выйдем. Так, и туда 60 метров, да? Нужно как-то попасть
I've
туда.
always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Лобысин такой ныкался. Караул.
Revelio.
Прикольно, поймали. Одну из 8, нифига себе. Птероякс. Якщик какой-то. Ящер.
Revelio.
No better feeling than the wind in your hair as you fly above the world on a broom.
Revelio.
О, тут тоже такая же.
Lumos.
Так. Где-то мы видели что-то подобное. Ладно. Тирик. Нам туда наверх попасть. Не то. Так, еще одну.
Revelio.
Да, тут изучать и еще раз изучать. И я уверен, ты потеряешь проход.
Revelio.
Туда, где твоя хатка была. Какой-то колокольчик где-то был.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Levioso. Lumos.
И нам его надо оттащить туда, куда-то. Главное не потерять. По-моему. Бегай теперь с этим махаоном.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Гадость. Даже не ожидал. А то бы ловил бы сейчас. Так. Понял. Честь уже отдаем. Ясно. Так, еще выше, да?
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Handy resource
And then
indeed,
the
your
werewolves join the
field guide.
goblins in the
I'm
uprising.
most pleased to be included.
in the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Apparently, Marinweed was having. Hogsmeade is the only all wizarding village I've ever heard of.
I like to keep a bit of Wiggenweld potion under my bed. Not naming names, but someone performed a few too many tricks from Zonko. I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older.
О, сиамскую кошку мы еще не гладили. Какая она почти настоящая. Еще и с голубыми глазами. А тут что? Не захлопнется ничего? А то мы обалдеем тут. Чё было? Или мне показалось?
Revelio.
Вот. Вот как они летают, что их поймать надо? Или их нельзя ловить? Или без толку?
I never thought I'd actually enjoy her.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Такой книжки прибить можно. успел. Вот как изучать его надо. Вот так.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Изучили еще одно заклинание, да? И куда-то нас на улицу потащило.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Нифига себе.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
И что нам делать?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit. Very good.
Только не упади. Я понял, что надо.
Excellent control there. Stay focused.
Ну ладно, нехай будет.
That's it.
Не получилось.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
That is how it's done.
Happens to the best of us.
Watch this.
Ай. Ну, промазал. Гадость.
Splendid!
Here we go. There we go.
А ну-ка.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Не столкнул.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Phew.
Accio.
Don't lose your composure.
Watch this.
Very good.
Here we go. There we go.
Accio.
You are not making this easy for me, are you?
Very good, both of you. Well done.
То есть еще зависит сила, какой он
Class is
тянет на
dismissed.
себя.
Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Так, ну что ж, пойдем поговорим с профессором. Сначала тут кружочек дадим. Ух ты, сколько там бабочек. Прикольный профессор. Им, наверное, легко учиться.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Ну, я думаю.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Понял. На твоего дедушку. На моего дедушку никто не похож.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ух ты, нифига, мы 3-го уровня стали.
Revelio.
Ух ты. Нифига себе. Сама пишется. Что-то оно написало нам тут.
Revelio.
Тут там где-то блынкает. Что-то большой жирный сундук какой-то лежит. Грабить пока никого не будем.
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate.
Но мы ж не
Beginner's luck.
будем
My brother
ревноваться.
William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Ну, поговорили мы. Прикольная статуэтка.
Revelio.
Gardens at Hogwarts are impressive. Do you think Garlic maintains them? With the help of house elves?
Рыжики. Да я их тут всех не попереглажу, а прикольная расцветка. А там еще один бежал. Ой, какой. Мур-мур. Ладно. Ух. Как он мявчит. Так, там что-то было наверху, да?
Revelio.
А что с ним сделать надо? Почему он подсвечивается?
Lumos.
Может, куда-то свет должен от него упасть?
Levioso.
Вот ты ядрен ты вошь. Я даже не ожидал. Вот оказывается, где собака-то была зарыта. Я ж такой еще.
Revelio.
Звездное небо. Прикольно. Красиво.
Lumos.
Лобысь. Сразу все начало сиять.
Levioso.
Ага.
Revelio.
Успел поймать. Да уж. Это факт. Правильно, вот так по голове. Да ты достал. Бедолагушка.
Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Это получается чердак, да? Мы пришли на чердак. Ого, куда мы забрались?
Madam Scrivener doesn't tolerate any nonsense, so I find the library's the best place for concentration, as long as she doesn't hear you breathe.
Desperately need to improve my charms marks this year. Perhaps I can find a house.
Это мы... 38 тайга взяли. Можно, конечно. Но если мы найдем эту папочку, представляете, нам сюда ее тащить надо будет. О, Давай.
Revelio. Revelio.
Прикольно. Нифига себе, мы забрались. Надо сваливать отсюда.
Revelio.
Не, я что-то там видел. Или мне показалось. А то бы я бежал бы. Но там этот же был. Я так понял, в этих стеклянных картинах прячутся всякие фиговины. Ну, давай еще раз тебя погладим. Серенький беленький котенок. Мур-мур.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
О,
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
хорошо. Магический рецепт.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Даже в игре заставляет бухать. Понял?
Revelio.
Ага. Вот почему здесь я видел. Там та картина, которую нужно принести было тоже, наверное, найти Махаона, то место. И потом было бы тогда вам счастье. Да, вот он. Тему мы жмакали уже. И этого рыжего кота мы нашли, тоже жмакали.
Revelio.
Ничего себе. Аж с 4 глаза у кого-то есть. Явно какая-то головоломка, раз еще и цифры появились.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ну что, господа, я думаю, ненадолго прервемся. Я включу небольшую рекламу, а потом мы с вами продолжим дальше играть в этот волшебный мир. Дело в другом. Мне что-то неохота его отключать. Он такой прикольный, красивый.